And everyone, my name's Ian. How's it going? And welcome to another episode of It's All Fucked. Now, everyone remember, don't worry about it because it's all fucked anyway. Now, there's been a few exciting things that's happened this last couple of weeks, which I'd like to talk about. And the first thing I'd like to talk about is the UK general election, which is now in full swing, and it is going to conclusion. I think the beginning of June. I can't remember the exact date, so I keep forgetting to check. I know I've got my ballot cards anyway, so I'm all good. I can go and vote very begrudgingly, so I'll go vote, go to the pub after, and then forget who I voted for. Now, as always, the election is between two parties. We've got Jeremy Corbyn as the head of Labour, and we've got the defending Prime Minister, Theresa May, for the Conservatives. It always sounds like it's a fucking wrestling match. Win the wrestling ring 2017! Welcome to the Thunderdome. That's sort of shit. They have agreed to do a live debate, so that's how I hope they introduce it. And there's going to be a few other parties there, apparently. Who the fuck gives a shit about them? And yeah, it's all the parties have now released the manifestos, and each one of them is equally shit, as always. Nobody really cares about anyone other than their own self-interest, but that's politics for you. There's no objectivity to politics, it's all subjective. And the main talking points are Brexit, obviously. So Labour were very pro-Remain, despite most of its voters being working class, and most of them wanted to fucking leave anyway. This shows how in touch they are with the fucking common man, especially Jeremy Corbyn, who is in fact a communist. He likes to say he's a democratic socialist, but that's a bit of a fucking oxymoron anyway. That guy's got more money than me. That guy deserves more money. What has that guy done to deserve it? Fuck all. Well, let's steal that rich man's money and get it to the poor man. Fucking fucked. So, like for example, the Labour are raising the taxes for people earning over £80,000, which is about $100,000. They're raising that up by 5%. And people who are earning more than 100 grand, which is nearly 160,000 US dollars, I think, they're raising up by around 10%. And people below £80,000 are not going to get the taxes raised at all, which is good, really, so I don't aim fuck all. And it's led by Jeremy Corbyn, who is a socialist by self-admission, and he really thinks socialism can work, despite the fact we've got numerous nations that have failed, that have tried socialism. But obviously, it's not socialism's fault. It's always the government that ran socialism. It's not a fucking shit thing to do to people. Just look at Venezuela. They've got food shortages and they've got rioting in the streets, and it's just an all-round fun time down there. And at the other end of the spectrum, we've got the Tory party, who are led by Theresa May. And to be fair, I think she is the lesser of two evils. I think with her, we'll get a decent deal coming out of the EU, or no deal at all, which is better than fuck all, which is what it is. But on the downside of the Conservatives, we're going to be cutting funds to the poor. So, if you can't afford lunches for your kids, you can get fucked. They can starve while they go to school. And they basically want to police the internet as well. So if you're into making some kinky shit for pornography, you can go fuck yourself. You can't make that anymore. They've already put the restrictions on porn already, which I'm against. I enjoy it every now and again. It's a general fun time. And if you want to have a different opinion on the internet as well, that goes against their little worldview, you can get fucked as well. You can go to prison. I think I'm over exaggerating with all this, but even so, you can't police what people say on the internet. That's basically communism and Nazism. It's all part of the same horseshoe. It's all shit. It's all fucked. And now for the final story, which happened sometime last week. It comes from my hometown of Barnsley, and it was huge. Well, not huge. It just made the 30th page of the Sun, and was on the Lad Bible as well, and the Sun's homepage. And that is the mating ritual of the Hippopotapig and the rhinoceros. And it's happened in the early hours of the morning near Wellington Street behind the church, which is where the Hippopotapig and the rhinoceroses like to congregate and shag in this area. And it's in broad daylight, and it was fucking disgusting. And this guy was a fucking legend. He heard some moaning. He didn't think some young ladies in distress. He just took a cheeky peek and thought, fucking hell, there's people shagging. That's just where it goes from there. Now, being a documentarian, he gets out his camera and starts doing a fantastic David Attenborough impression and goes ahead and films it. Obviously he takes a little peek over the wall, just make sure that no one's peeking, there's no Mexicans trying to get over, and he sneaks up behind them and starts doing his in-depth commentary. I saw the original video. One of my friends shared it on Facebook. I liked it. I didn't share it myself, so I didn't want to get my Facebook page banned. From the sounds of the video, the guy on top, he was doing a fairly good job. The rhinoceros was doing a fairly good job as pleasing the Hippopotapig. And, as the cameraman points out, the guy did have good technique, nice circular motion, getting the full cock and balls up in there. And it's an all-round fun time for everyone involved, especially them two. And, as it stands now, nobody knows who this mysterious couple is, and everyone's out to look for him. And as of now, the event has been commemorated with a nice blue plate on the back of the church, just to commemorate the mating ritual of the Hippopotapig and the rhinoceros. Now, you think everyone will be in an all uproar, but not really. This sort of shit happens all the time around here. It's just the sort of thing that happens around here. Nobody gives a shit anymore. We just all had a good old laugh about it. People think, the shame on this town, but we're like, nah, fuck it. We're all having a good time around here. You think we'd be ashamed, but now it's a bit of hometown pride for you there. And yeah, I'm ending an episode of It's All Fucked with someone who's actually getting fucked for a change. Bagging. So yeah, I'm ending the episode there. I hope you enjoyed my in-depth coverage of the news stories of today that you might be interested in. Remember to follow the channel, like it, subscribe, whatever you do with videos as usual. You can send it in a capsule into space, and hopefully some alien species can come down to Earth and enjoy my videos as well. So yeah, everyone, just remember, it's all fucked, so why worry about it? See ya.